So, I don't know if you can see it, but I am on top of a construction building. See? So actually I was able to come up here.
Interesting.
So I'm going to look around a little bit, yeah? And just look at how massive this city looks. With lots of constructed, destroyed buildings. It's quite a deal. So if you have multiple groups, you know, you could set up some real good firefights. And I just hope that, you know, the circle will be a little bit kinder, you know what I mean? So we can actually have more firefights.
Right.
Sorry, let me just look this real
Yeah,
quick.
that is a big city.
Yeah, to be able to get up on the top here and just be able to snipe fuckers, you know, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of places, there's a lot of other buildings that have this too, you know? I
do
mean, look
wish
at it.
though.
Huh? I'm sorry?
I do wish the one thing that they added in this game is whatchamacallit? Is the fact that when you lay on the ground and you're a far distance away, that it would keep the grass around you.
Yeah.
Right? So that at least it's not so hard to spot you.
Yeah. Well.
Like, at least,
yeah.
well, that's the plus side to Tarkov.
That's the thing about the graphic settings, you know? It's definitely based on the graphic settings. It's not based on the game itself, so they want to appeal to a large audience. Yeah, and yeah.
Just get rid of certain controllable things, like the foliage and stuff. Like, yeah, you can turn the textures down, but you can't turn the foliage down. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, like the foliage will always be there at long viewing distance. Or because they have a viewing distance setting, it should scale with the viewing distance scaling setting.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you want ultra, so you want to see people farther, then you're going to see all of the grass and stuff farther out. If not, it will render closer, which you won't see the people.
That's
so it's kind of a
that's a good balance.
22.
Sure, yeah. I like that.
Right?
Yeah, I think that's good. There's a neat little section here. Looks like some kind of shopping area.
Zoom in with the scope, then you can see, you know, oh, okay, now I see the person, or, you know, or maybe not, because the grass is around them and stuff.
Right.
But you might see the muzzle flash. Yeah, I think that's what they should do instead of this whole... Because it is total cheat when you have it on ultra low and you're freaking in the grass.
Oh, yeah.
And you're trying to fight somebody. And this other person has, like, a more powerful weapon than you, and you're like, oh, look, it's a person lying in the freaking bare hill, right?
Yeah, on a bare hill, but for us, it's like, well, we're in the grass. Yeah, it's a total cheat, man. It totally is. Look at this place I'm at, man. It's like this kind of huge mausoleum thing.
Yeah,
very interesting.
Kind of thing.
I'd love to have the final circle over here. This would be a fun place to shoot at.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
I'm gonna try to go to that really tall building and see if I can get in there. Wait, actually, where's the circle at? Oh, shit! Okay. Fuck! I wanted to go up to that fucking building, man!
Took a VW bus.
I know. I guess I gotta take the shitty bus. Alright, I'm taking the shitty bus. Wait, let me take a look at the circle. Let me get inside and let's take a look at the circle.
Wait, what tall building?
I'm gonna look at it real quick here. There's like a tall building with a big crane on it. It's probably not live yet, but you'll see it in a second.
You just jumped in the VW. Just jumped out.
Oh, okay. I'm jumped out. I'm looking at it. I'll look at it for like 10 seconds.
Oh, okay. I see it now. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the VW. Yeah, I want to go on top of that thing, you know, just to see. All right, but I gotta get out of here. Okay, so
next time.
Yeah. Where am I going? Going over there. Kind of feels a little bit like Ghost Recon, the Wildlands, the brand new game that just came out like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to find a way out of here. Get into the circle. Okay, I'm in the circle. So different. They're just so weird. Okay, so while I'm going down this hill, I need to go to Impala. This will be interesting. Oh, shit. Oh, there's a blue van. All right, cool. I like different colors. Actually, I'll stop before I'm Paula. Oh no, that hacienda is not a good idea. Oh, there's like a big building at the back, though. Oh, someone's shooting me. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, boy.
This
Oh,
is
boy.
fun. So I have, as one of my available generals to choose from now,
Uh-huh.
one of them is Gaius Julius Caesar.
What?
Yeah.
Gaius Julius Caesar.
Huh.
Wow.
Yeah. Caesar himself.
Wow. How's that?
Yeah, I know.
Cool, okay.
Ironically, he controls my main army too, or because my commander or my general died because of old age.
Of old age. That's
yeah,
rare.
so that's a. Oh, it's a thing in this game because each turn is 1 year technically.
Oh.
Yeah. So when you complete a turn, that's technically 1 year of the civilization. So
Wow.
your generals only last between 10 if they're old or 30 if they're younger. You know what I mean? And
Okay.
back in the day, right, their lifespan is only about 30, 40, maybe 40 years.
Right, right.
Yeah. So,
Very interesting,
but,
okay. Oh,
yeah.
finally a 4x scope. Cool, okay, well. Freaking A, man. Ooh, that guy did get me. I didn't notice I did get hit. It's very interesting buildings now. Very, very interesting setups. I did notice that the volume is like a lot louder though. I might have to turn it down again.
God, take that army out. Jesus Christ. Oh, damn it. Someone else. Oh, well.
Oh, damn. Circle's on Paula. Alright, I'm going for that white building and let's check it out. This will be fun.
Nice.
Oh, there we go. Ammo. Yeah, it's like an old style, like, church. Going through the back entrance. Yep. Like from some kind of Western movie.
Cool.
I better take... Oh, I have 9 energy drinks. Jesus, man, I better drink that shit up. How do I have 9? Fonts, I mean, I like the fonts, but they're kind of hard to read. They look better, though. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they look really better compared to the originals, but the numbers are kind of hard to read. Yeah, go shoot out through here. Fucking fun, man. Oh, there's even a pistol. Let's see. Oh, the drop's a little too far away. Alright, well, I finally have a scope. I think the kill cam is a cool idea, though. I think there should be more like that. I don't think it's completely accurate, though. But it's kind of like they're doing a DVR on what you've seen. That makes sense.
Oh, it's kind of like kind of like COD in a way, right? Because COD used to have the kill cam stuff.
Exactly.
Which I like the kill cam because it's cool to see who killed you, but I don't think they should enable it in team play because then that's just cheat.
It is. That is cheap. Yeah.
Like solo is fine because I want to know where the guy was or where he came from, or how long he was stalking me.
True.
But yeah, in team play, I don't think it should. Oh, I hope it's not enabled because we haven't played team yet.
Yeah. Okay, doors are open where I'm at. There's 18 alive. God, there's just so many spots where people can hide. It's kind of unnerving. It just seems like there's more angles to defend than ever, As if the game wasn't hard enough as it was.
Oh, I know.
And just look at the maps. There's like these junk buses, junk cars, all kinds of fences, different types of buildings. All of them have windows. You can look through every single window. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, man. How do you... That's why I really look at those military guys, when they got to go through like Afghanistan and, the urban combat
Right.
is so difficult, right? Because how do you know who's friend or foe? I mean, that's for real too. That's real life. That's not even a game, right? But you know what I mean? How do you know who's friend or foe? How do you determine who's the target, who's not? It's just mind-boggling. I just don't know how they do it. To cover all these angles, it's like, oh my God, it's driving me crazy. It's very stressful.
Yeah.
So that's why, as a team game, though, this would be easier. It would be way easier, just because, you're not alone, I guess is the best way to put it, right?
Yeah.
But as a singles, as solo, it's just such a hard game. But yeah, being able to play in teams and then, or squads, I should say, right? The squads, it's a big difference. Everybody can cover each other. I hear a car coming. Yeah, it's a car. Now there's a screech too when you stop, no matter what surface. So you can tell when someone stops.
Oh, well, that's good.
Got a kill. Let me just make sure I didn't get hit. Yeah, I'm okay. His body. I pretty much have all of that I need. I have a lot of ammo. Oh, Jesus, man. That freaking circle. Fuck. I gotta go back to the Hacienda. Or, I mean, not Hacienda. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's the freaking, yeah. It's the freaking church. Because it has a... It's weird. You have all these junky houses. Maybe this is like supposed to be like in Mexico. But they have this... Or Arizona? I don't know. But anyway, they have this, yeah. So the church is in the... The church is in the... What you call it? Is in the circle. It's actually a terrible place to... Because the problem is that the back and the sides are not good places to hide.
Mm.
I'm going to hide in this building and I'll show you on the map.
Alright.
So right now I'm showing you Paula and I'm... See, now the marker I don't like either, which is the white marker. So the yellow marker is the church and the right next to it is my white marker. But just looking at this map, I'm like, oh my God. It's like one of the worst circles ever. So there's 11 alive.
Oh, you mean the white marker for, you...
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish it would stand out more.
I like the old one where with the arrow, I don't
Yeah,
like this
yeah.
kind of sighting system, or I don't know, whatever the hell it is. Okay, I guarantee somebody's in this house. Doors are open.
Yeah, I wish they would, I know, they implement some stupid things. It's interesting that, I find it interesting that sometimes devs, they touch stuff that nobody complains about just because they think, oh, it needs to be updated kind of thing.
Oh, fuck.
Like, nobody was complaining about it.
I know.
Why are you doing something that people weren't complaining about?
Yeah,
And then you don't fix other things that people complain about, like, I don't get it.
I know. Did he hear me? I think he did hear me. That was right behind me. Oh, he left out. That's why he shot first. At least according to his thing.
Hmm.
What time is it right now? 4:40. Play one more and then I gotta get going. Damn. Damn. All right. Yeah, last
Oh,
one.
he was right in the house that you were in too.
I know. Funny,
Oh,
right?
that sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, it really sucks. I was just wondering about the house. I was trying to look around. I was like, is someone in there? I never
Yeah, there
expected someone
was.
behind.
Oh, behind you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, no. I mean,
But, yeah, there was somebody in there too. In the house
yeah.
you were looking at.
Oh, yeah, really? Oh, shit.
Yeah, because if you looked at the end of the kill cam, you could see the person in the window next to the door.
Oh, for real? Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow,
But I
okay.
think the person that killed you from behind also killed that person because right after he killed you, before you entered kill cam, I saw extra bullets enter the wall on the outside.
Oh, so you shot
And
him.
the glass shattered. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was, shooting the other person.
Interesting, okay. I'll probably have to watch it again, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
You know, it is what
it's
it
on
is.
it's on your live stream, so.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I can get on top of the box. There we go. No more jumping. Oh, shit. I got a phone call. I'm just gonna ignore that. Okay, so... You know, it might be worth it just to go to these big cities. Get some action, learn them. Because going far away doesn't really help anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try this one right here. There seems to be some kind of like stadium. I'm gonna try and land on it and see. It's kind of a big donut. Actually, there's two big donuts.
Okay.
It's kind of
Wait,
weird.
sorry, I'm not looking at your stream right now. I'm trying to play out my game a little bit.
Oh, no, no, that's cool. Go ahead. I'm gonna try something different. I might as well just fucking try it. Yeah.
Try it.
Looks like a fucking
New
stadium.
map, learn new things.
Yep.
Become pro at it, and you just get bored again.
Really.
Man.
Wow, there are some freaking huge things here. Holy shit. Oh, I see. There's actually nothing here. It's a big old stadium.
Okay. Caesar.
Do you get like a special bonus with Caesar or any of those name?
So depending on who's kind, they all start off with specific character traits that either boosts your army or their fighting ability in battle, or whenever they just not settle, but whenever they garrison in a city or a settlement that you own or that you rule,
Uh-huh.
then you may get buffs like a 0.5% tax increase while local province or whatever.
Okay.
Um, so it all depends.
It's interesting. Kind of sounds a little bit like the Endless Space. I'm not sure though. Endless Space
Yeah, a
did
little
something
bit.
very similar to their Heroes. But of course that's not a real-time strategy. That's more like a 4x, right?
Yeah, yeah. This is you can have heroes on top of it, but this is all your generals, yeah, that control your armies.
Right.
So
It's
you
not
kind
quite
of
RPG, but they try to put a little bit of RPG elements in there, right? Is what you're saying.
right. Yeah, it's a turn-based RTS.
Yeah, it's RTS. Yeah, I mean, sorry, RTS. Yeah, it's an RTS, not RPG. But
Roleplay.
it's cool. No, but I like the ideas
Yeah.
of when they add, all your units get better. I like that kind of cool thing because it makes it worth it. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mhm. Yeah, or even like, I started on Shogun, and I know Jenny likes Shogun 2 the best. I think out of all the Total War series so
Uh-huh.
far.
Uh-huh.
But that's the game I started on was Shogun 2, and I liked that a lot. But like I said, the armies were smaller. I mean, granted, it was Japan-based, so all of Japan was um, playable. The whole Hokkaido, Honshu, Kyushu.
Uh-huh.
Um, but I don't remember if Shogun did that, but I know in Rome. So if you capture settlements that have a specific um, whatchamacallit, special resource, so like iron or pelts or glass, makers or marble quarry.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to capture the ones that have iron, the specialty of iron, because that only those settlements can you actually make like a blacksmith or a shield maker. And if you upgrade the shield maker or blacksmith to weaponsmith, then in turn your armies can now upgrade their weapons so they get better attack or better defense or
Uh-huh.
better holdout ability because now they have better equipment. Yeah.
So there's certain, yeah, you want to be certain things, right? Like,
Right.
this makes sense, of course.
So it's in depth, fun,
Sure.
and I'm gonna lose people. Shit.
No, I think that's cool. Actually, yeah, being able to upgrade, and I think that's an essential part of RTS in a lot
Yeah.
of ways.
So now that I have upgraded all of my armies to the best weapons and armor/shield available, so they last uh, a bit longer in battle now. They're
Right.
more durable than they used to be.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Where am I? I think these games are going to last a lot longer if you don't see people. They just feel so massive.
PUBG.
Yeah. It just feels massive. It just feels like it's a lot bigger. I don't know why. I don't, yeah, I guess maybe because the cities are more dense
Hmm.
and they're bigger buildings. I can't say. There's different weapons too. So now you can get a double barrel shotgun,
Mm.
and the double barrel shotgun will be whatchamacallit, will replace your pistol.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah. I haven't used it yet, but I did pick it up, although I died, but I did pick it up. It's just different.
I see.
Main weapons are still the same. Yeah, I can't wait to play with everybody else though, but everybody's got to download it though.
Yeah, I'll download it.
Dang, it's so different. Just walking through these cities. Jesus.
Hmm.
if they could have, I mean, seriously, they, excuse me, sorry. If they could, whatchamacallit, have 4 maps like this, I mean, I think more than enough makes up, excuse me, makes up the money for it. You know, and all the little hiccups there, here and there. Because, you can have some massive battles. But they do need to tweak a little bit more, you know, just to make sure that it's, a little bit, well, not as wonky.
Yeah.
You know, some of the wonky stuff is fun. I'll be honest. And it's fun because it's like, it's stupid shit happens, right? You know?
Yeah, unpredictability.
Yeah, and it's not all of it is good, of course, but hey, you can have fun with it.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Thanks, someone was shooting. Yeah, being unpredictable, being with friends. You know, I think for right now, it's probably the best game to be playing with friends. In a group, you know?
Yeah.
If you want, like, right away battles, and of course Call of Duty still owns that, but I think when it comes to actually just playing with friends and just going through all of it, I think this game is really the epitome of, like, having friends together and playing a game, and, you know? Yeah, playing at this is solo. This city is just way too big. I mean, I'm looking at this city right now that I'm in, right? El Pozo. And it has a stadium. Actually, I gotta go look for that other thing. I'm looking in the right direction.
No, bitch.
Oh, sounds like your army got smashed.
Oh, damn it. No, I had a I had a Senate succession from my from my empire because they added it with the new DLC. I kind of hate it, but oh, piece of crap. But the political party that succeeded from me, both of my generals from my main army are from the political parties.
What the
So
fuck? So
Army
you
1,
lost to your best generals?
I lost my whole main force.
Oh my god, your general and the force.
Both of them, yeah. Because I have, right, the main force and then the supporting main force,
What
which
the
are both full
fuck?
at 20 units. And they're both the highest level, you know, unit for Rome.
Oh my god.
So I just go in, I just, right, conquer, it doesn't matter. Well, yeah, I just lost both of them because they're both of the generals just happen to be part of the same political party.
Oh my god.
So now I have to make secondary. I mean, I need to bolster my support armies now. And they took half of my piece of crap.
God, dude. Okay, it sounds like shit.
Okay, you know what? I don't want to deal with it right now.
Wait, and so do you have to fight them eventually?
Well, as long as I don't save it, then it doesn't happen.
Alright, good.
Yeah. So then I have to go back now, and that's what's gonna keep them from succeeding.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Sounds like such a fucking nightmare.
So the fun thing about this game is the fact that even though you don't save it, and you go back, and you think you know what's gonna happen, it's not always the same. It never happens the same. So if you don't save it, something different will happen.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think the game knows that you didn't save it, but it happened. But it's not going to do it again the same exact way. Because I already had them succeed once, and I thought I buttoned it. You know, like I brought the succession down, there was like 0 risk and stuff like that. But it happened again. But now with a different section of and a different political party. Yeah, it wasn't the same section of my empire or my republic, and it wasn't with the same ruling political party.
So it's already programmed in other words, something's going to happen. The game's going to screw you over, but it'll be randomized in a
Yeah,
certain way.
so it won't always be the same, even if you don't save it.
Very interesting. Okay.
So yeah, it keeps you on your toes that way.
That's cool, though.
So, yeah.
Kind of sucks, but it's
But,
cool.
piece of junk.
Maybe you should kill everybody in that
Well, I'm trying
that-
to make my...
the Senate
I'm trying
party
to
or whatever.
make it... Yeah, well, I'm trying to make it from a republic, where there's a Senate and, all these ruling parties, to an empire, because I can change it now. So, right when you make it an empire, that there's only one... It's not a dictator anymore, it's a royalty, right? Usually
Yeah.
a Caesar, an emperor. Yeah. But I need to have I need to meet the quota, rule so many provinces, have so much gold,
Right.
in other words, be massive before you can change the government structure.
Very interesting.
But so yeah, I'll deal with it later. I don't want to deal with that right now.
All right.
They took a quarter of my the kind
Oh, Jesus.
of my conquered lands, and on the opposite side of where my main force is. Because I had to deal with the client state that decided to go to war with another client state, so I was sending support armies to go and deal with it. And it was working out fine, because my support armies, they're not big, they're only, 8 units strong. This is just enough, right, to quell any uprisings or support the garrisons at the cities.
Sure.
Just so that I don't lose them, right, to enemy forces that happen to come in.
Sure.
So that I don't have to bring the main force back down and stuff. But I was doing good with my supporting armies and getting rid of the client state that was at war with me now, because I supported my other client state, which has been more loyal to me than the client state that went to war with them. So, and the game just works that way, that you have to choose between either one or none. Yeah. But anyways, so
Interesting.
so yeah, I was trying to crush that, and I just happened to move all of my supporting armies out of the region because I thought I had it all buttoned up, because I took them out. So I was moving the support armies out of the region because I needed to buffer my southern borders, because I didn't have an enemy, but I had a civilization that really hated me on that side, and I, just in the event that they go to war with me, at least I can support that side without having to pull my main army down.
Right.
So yeah, I was pretty open.
Fuck.
So I'll deal with it later. Though the ironic thing was, even though they took the opposite side of where my main army was, and then they took my main army because they were both of the same ruling party, at least I had all of my supporting parties, I guess, to retake the cities.
Oh. How's that?
Because then that would have, yeah, I guess I could have dealt with that. Oh well, too late now. I could have repositioned the support armies. Since my main force that left me went... Well, actually, I had them deep in enemy territory, so they wouldn't have... Oh well, whatever. I just try to quell the issues again.
Well, it does make the game exciting. So wait,
it
are you
does.
playing in campaign mode, or is it like a
Yeah,
skirmish mode, or what?
campaign. So have you played the board game Risk?
Hmm.
Okay, so it's kind of like that, where each of your plastic things counts as one army, right?
Okay.
Kinda. Yeah. So just imagine that you have those things on a big digital game board in the game, and you can see the whole game board, map and everything like that. And then instead of having, I haven't played Risk, so I'm trying to just imagine what it looks
Right.
like. But in Risk, do you take by continent or by, how do you do that one?
Yeah,
That's
yeah. Risk goes by city states or by continent, something like
by
that. Yeah.
city state or continent. Okay,
Yeah.
so Total War is by city states, or by provinces. So there would be a main, how should I explain? So like the U.S., I guess, would be the thing, where we have every state has its capital. So like Honolulu is our capital, and then
Okay.
we have Kailua on my side, Evan Beach, North Shore, and stuff like that.
Okay.
So that's how Total War works, where it has a main city or province capital, which is the big city, has walls, everything. It's like the main gathering place for that province. And then there's all these minor outlying cities or settlements that you take, and then once you can control the whole province, then you can issue, more things like NMEs, which can maybe bolster the likeliness of better public order or higher yield in taxes, stuff like that.
Okay.
And the goal is it gives you a specific goal where you have to capture these specific 6 provinces, either by direct ownership or through military alliances or client states, in order to win the campaign. And the provinces that you capture, or sorry, the provinces that are required to be victorious in the campaign are very spread out across the map. So there's one in the north, there's one in the west, there's one in the south, and then there's one in the east. And then in between that, so those are the main ones that you have to capture in order to win. But then on top of that, you also need to capture and control at least 60, you could call it sub-provinces or city-states.
Mhm.
So the minor outlying settlements, you have to capture 60 of those in addition to capturing those main provinces. Yeah. But yeah, that's how the campaign works.
Sounds kind of complicated, but
It's a little complicated, but it's fun. I mean, it forces you to move instead of being like a hermit.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. So it forces you that you have to expand. You have to, go to war with people. Or not. You don't have to go to war with people. You can technically, like I said, capture those via military alliances or client states. So you can technically engage in just diplomatic, diplomatic politics and stuff to just gain what you need through political aspirations.
Right.
But then you just be sitting in front of the computer, going through the turns, right? Just hoping that the money you dump into politics is gonna get you what you need.
Yeah, well, being an RTS, I don't think that the, political side would be as built up, right, as the actual
No,
battles, because,
it's not. The battles
right?
are, yeah,
I mean,
tough,
come on, it's all about the battles. So I don't see, the political is just like a side note, maybe an interesting thing.
yeah.
But yeah,
But
I
I mean,
can't.
after this update, the politics side has been bolstered a little bit, so it's a little more in depth now, and I don't entirely like.
Entirely like it. Yeah, I don't blame you.
Well, just because this whole new succession stuff. Like before, there was no worry that there's no civil war. Nobody was gonna succeed from you. So once you conquered, I mean, there could still be the possibility that rebels would come back at you if the public order was in the -100. You know,
Right.
that was a sure chance that people were going to rebel against you from that city or province or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, they weren't actually going to succeed. Like whole provinces were going to succeed from it like it does now. It's just it's the gameplay that I like to play, which is like the conquer.
Of course. I mean, that's the whole reason that you play the game, right? It's like,
Yeah. But yeah. But yeah, it's still fun. Just I have to figure out this whole new side of the game now. Well, how to keep them from succeeding, even though it says risk is 0. So
right.
yeah, so we'll see. I don't know. People said to pay them, but I don't know how to turn off provinces or political parties. I'm not sure. I mean, I try to, make it so that there's a good peppering or even equal peppering of political parties throughout my forces. That's why I don't all, use only my ruling political party, or if the general is aligned with my political party, then they're general, right? Like I try to spread it out so that my initial main force is my ruling political party, but then the support force is a different political party. I figured it's equal, right? Crap.
Yeah.
Try to treat everybody as equal as possible. But I guess not. I guess that's not how the system works now.
No.
Oh well. I'll figure it out.
All right. Well, still sounds like a cool game,
But yeah, it's still a good game. Still mind playing it. Just
Yeah.
I just need to figure out how to play the political side. It seems to be a little more important than it was when I initially played the game.
Right.
So
Oh, jeez, I'm dead.
yeah. Come on, VW bug, and there goes.
Holy shit, I barely made it. Sit down, fucker. Sorry. You'll see it.
Yeah.
Shit. This next circle, though, is going to kill me.
Nice.
I just lucked out, but I'm not doing single fire anymore just because I've been killed by so many guys doing burst or auto. So I'm trying to change it up. It's a 4x scope, but it's not going to help much. He has a 3x helmet though. Fuck, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Time to get painkillers. I'm gonna have to
I
run.
think we all used to use single because the ammo was so far and few between, but I mean now that
It seems like there's more ammo. There's definitely more
now
ammo.
that it seems like there's more ammo, so it's not it's not so much of a concern.
Yeah. It's only 5 alive. Holy shit.
Oh man, I would have picked up.
I'm not gonna make this. I'm not gonna make this circle. I'm dead.
Force sir.
It's far.
Wait,
And I'm gonna get shot.
The freaking rocks?
It's all rocks. There's no grass. Nothing.
No, but this next circle, is it up the freaking...
Yep.
Down? Oh, Jesus.
Yep, it is. I'm fucked, When the circle's out here, man, it's like it's all dead.
Oh, you have 32 gigabytes of RAM in your computer.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Oh. I don't know.
Oh, it's in the description, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I tried to get that so that it wouldn't just every time put the description of my computer. Like, I want people to know what the hell I'm running.
I know, it's very strange. It's only 4 alive. I gotta find this guy. There he is.
Actually, I think your computer is... Oh no, I think my clock speed is slow. 700K. Oh, okay, I know which one that is.
Got him.
Yeah,
Dead.
I have the same generation processor as you in my laptop. Your clock speed is 4 gigahertz.
I'm kind of screwed here.
Nice kill.
Guy's on Joshua Tree though. That's a bad spot. For me at least, because you know why? He can see everybody. There's the other guy. I think. Oh, motherfucker. You fucking bitch. I didn't know where it was. I knew he was on the left, but I couldn't tell. And I saw the guy on the right. Damn, that fucking pisses me off. Well, let's see if it can actually show me. Come on. Can't show me, see? I know it's bullshit. There we go, okay. Oh, he could clearly see me. Fuck. Oh, and he was in the circle. Oh, you could see everybody's thing.
Yeah, it shows you
Everybody's location. See, the guy was on my right, and this guy was in front. I had to be in the circle. Fuck. Well, made top 3. That's not bad. All right, I'm gonna cut the stream.
Yeah, wait, it's still loading your kill cam. Do this.
It just took a long time. I know.